Minister say we can come to him about this road from Tucker to Johns Hall. He said we don't need to go through an MP. Of course, MP is MP Malawi, MP Malawi Fort and MP Edmund Barclay. Minister Warmington said we don't need to go to them anymore. Come directly to him. As long as it's a National Works Agency road, we go straight to him. So Mr. Warmington, Honorable Mr. Warmington, people always burn a fire on you, say you're not doing anything, but show them up. Let them know, say you're going to work at the Johns Hall Road from Tucker to Johns Hall. Minister Malawi Fort and Minister Bartlett Road. You will bypassing them to come directly to you. So show them up, tell them, say you mean what you're saying and you're going to fix the road here. This is how it is. And this is not today. This is forever like this. You know, you can't drive around here so by yourself at night because you don't know what can happen because you can't drive fast. You have to drive really slow around here, so. See? So, this is seen on Bob Arts TV right now. You're looking at it on Bob Arts TV. And my number is 876-435-8401. And if you feel the same way, since you've lived in Maroon Town, in the Honorable Omar Davis constituency, and some councillor, Winton councillor Cook, in those areas, they've not seen it either. Because it look like through them have the big vehicle and with the whole heap of struts and things, they're not too worried about sailing over these, because truly you probably get compensation to mash up the car. But true, we have the Irish, through our little car and truck and things like that, have to do this every day. And we have to end up at part shops. Every day we in one part shop. And most of the time the part shops don't know what you want. You have to take it off and take taxi and bus and come to Montego Bay. Come buy the parts, and when you go up, if you don't have the right parts, you have to go back a bay again for the same rough road. So Mr. Warmington, you said we don't need to talk to them anymore, so we not talk to them again. A long time we talk to them. So we want you to come and drive here. We have Kensington where Daddy Sharp lit the first fire for burn slavery. This is a tourist attraction area. And the tour drivers, the bus them say, and the police and every TPD could say, it is too dangerous. These roads are too dangerous to have tourists out there driving slow. See, you have to have a Passia police. The guard they bust them and things from coming driving through here because the road bad and it's brown. See, for anything to happen on this, we need better road. So right now, like I said, you told us to bypass our MPs. We don't need to talk to our MPs anymore about this because they have neglected it. So we want you, Mr. Warmington, to get it done. And we're going to send this to the office of the Prime Minister. The office of the Prime Minister will see this and see the condition of how around here so look. Not good, man. See? And like how they move in Riverton dump, they might have to move this retirement dump because right here they build a whole heap of new little houses for people. It would cost a whole heap of money. See dump up there, sir. So when that catch a fire, the little house them suffocate. The people in the little house them suffocate, man. So maybe you have to look, the Prime Minister might have to move this one to with the amount of little houses built in the area. See, by I think it's NHT and developers and whoever else. So right now The road not pretty, man. The road not pretty. And right now, I have one councillor tell me, say, I must protect them. I can't protect councillors or a particular party. I man is Ras Asta Black, and I'm for the people. See it? So if the people need help, like myself, them may have to protect. Sipai! Aye, aye. On the road, man. The road not good. Hey, when you want some good sip at night time, in a man take away, right at Quick Street and St. James Street, man, that's Sipai. Sipai going now to nuts in yard. So they can get some sip in a later. See it? Yeah, man, Sipai, really good sip. See it? Rastafari sip every time. Look at this. Highly, Mr. Warmington, honorable fireman, Mr. Warmington, which the man stop. Wagwan. Okay. Yeah, man. The road not good, man. The man have to stop first. Yeah. So, as we were talking, seeing vibes into on the bad road, and like how Mr. Warmington told us, we don't need to talk to our MPs about this road. Come directly to him. So this is why I'm doing this, and we don't want you to block the road again. See, residents, people, family, don't worry about block the road, because ambulance have to go through, police have to go through, people going to work have to go through. We understand that. See, and if the road was better, you know, for the people who have to go to work in town, you know, would feel better going to work in town. You know, and the next thing, we don't have proper internet up here. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not good. So we can't have work at home, we can't study at home. The youth them, you know, we're not contributing to the issues of students in the hills here of Maroon Town. They tell them on the road it's no good. But anyway, I think the ministry and each school, most of the school have extra land space, can build apartment building for the youngsters. Boy, yeah man, the schools right now have to look into building apartment building for young teachers coming out of college with them degrees and ready to go in the education system. But because they have to catch minibus and taxi to travel on these roads, because they travel on this road, they have to go back to their parents' house in the hills, even though they're teaching all over the place. So look at this road now, this part getting better for a little bit. But still, we need to start building apartment building on school grounds so that the teachers who just come out of college spending millions sometimes or thousands more time on education to come and teach in the schools for minimum wage compared to what they're getting in foreign. And we see counselors saying who is coward, the teacher them coward why they leave in Jamaica. Profound statement coming from a counselor who's supposed to be highly educated. And if you know, see it, so we need to look into what we're doing here in Jamaica. Build apartments for school teachers on school compound. See it? and you have a better education system. My name is Ras Asta Black, and the whole of you know that already. Just give me a buzz, man. 876-435-8401. And me and him, son. See it? Blessed love. Asta Black. For you and yours. And me tell the car them up. Look at this. This don't make no sense, Mr. Warmington. You know that. You have big honorable road, man. Know how to fix road. That's what do. So make we fix this. Bless it. Brescia, what you doing under this?
I'm changing a control and bushing just now. Yeah. Yes.
What caused that to damage?
Bad road.
You get a lot of these complaints?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day, boss. Every day.
Right now we're right here in Jansall, and this is the type of thing that happens to our cars when we travel these bad roads. So, Minister Warmington, you say we don't have to talk to the MPs anymore. We need to just talk to you. So, let us deal with it. He's a taxi driver who have every day the taxi driver working with the mechanic to fix back what mash up the day before. So, Mr. Warmington, you say we don't have to talk to the MP anymore? Directly. We're talking directly to you.
Go back shop for Sunday, can come. See that, come look before.
No man, you know, you say happy.
See that, this. Me and Martin, I just see now. So we have just cut off. I don't bother work with it because I'm pushing and go to the chain. Go back shop and see Sunday.
So, Brescia,
yes, sir.
What would you recommend to the drivers to do?
Well, they have to complain to the MP now. Because the road, they mash up the vehicle.
See.
You understand? The road has a problem. You understand? But the people don't have no MP.
Who's the MP for this area?
It's Mr. Bartlett. The tourism minister is the MP for this area, sir.
Is he paying attention to the road?
No. 5 years now and the road can't fix. 5 years. 5 years. Yo, look over power speaker box. It's something I look down. Power speaker box, you see Sander. You don't see it? Right now, we have to go cut out one sitting under there, we bat up and beat up and bad road. We have to go cut it with machine now. So, it's all about that understanding. The people them is not getting any help. No politician or they feel. Come me go show you one pipe. A grass grew up on the pipe.
What kind of pipe?
There is a pipe. There is a water pipe in the community.
Yeah.
Look at it. Dry and dusty. 7 years now, no water not coming out. See pipe, eh? That are the public pipe for this part of the community. See, yes, sir.
Okay.
You see?
So no water show up here?
No water, no road, no MP. Only when election time coming, in come up the sweetie jar and give the people them sweets. And after that, them not see him again. 30 years now, the man are with MP. So, and this is the middle of Jansall. And Mr. Bartlett are with MP for 30 years. And not even water in the pipe. Bad road they kill we. The man them instead of they give us water in the pipe, they give us 1,000 gallon tank in the square. Household purpose the man them put for supply community. How can that be? We need a MP for Jansall community because we don't have none. Mr. Bartlett, don't come when we complain about the road. Mr. Bartlett didn't come when we complain about the road. But one labor right having waiting up a Spring Mountain income just for one peep somebody per in and come for the whole community, but in come for one somebody. and then go eat the 100 pound of rice and 10 and drive on the same road home and never contact us about the road. See the next man here. You see that man washing the vehicle there? That man there is a laborer. Go and talk to him. Ask him what he has to say.
I guess
That's why there's a laborer.